No me estés lamiendo.
Microphones. What happened?
Sorry.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Irving. Good evening. Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Kenya. Good evening, Samuel. Graciela. Welcome. Thank you for your punctuality.
Good
Jose
evening, teacher.
Chavez. Hello, Maritza. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing tonight, guys?
I'm fine. I am good.
Hi, teacher.
I'm
Hello,
doing
very
great.
good.
I'm doing great.
Fine, teacher. I'm fine, teacher.
Nice. I'm
Hello.
glad to hear that. All right, so time to get started with today's class. Thank you so much for your punctuality. I'm glad to be with you again. Today is Friday, first week. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera is on. My camera is on. Sorry. Today is Friday. 1 week went by. Esta semana se fue volando, señores. First week of class. First week of class is over. So,
Yes.
now, before we continue with today's class, can you remind me about yesterday's class? Can you tell me about yesterday's class? Uh-huh. Who can tell me about yesterday? Yes?
Yesterday class, I remember that about the question, what do you have breakfast for breakfast or for lunch?
What do you have for breakfast? What do you have for lunch? Yeah, we continue talking about eating habits. Talking about frequency, remember? Do you remember the vocabulary we learned about frequency?
Usually,
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 Always,
normally,
sometimes,
normally,
sometimes,
occasionally,
often,
Always, never.
rarely,
always,
sometimes,
rarely,
never,
sometimes,
never,
rarely.
barely. Uh-huh. Can you give me examples?
I usually go to the park.
Okay, I usually go to the park. Another one?
I always drink the water.
I always drink water. That's a good one too. Another one?
I always take a shower.
I always take a shower. That's a good habit and a good example. Another one?
I eat always fast food.
Really? Can you repeat, please?
I eat always fast food.
All right, number one, position. Where do you place the adverb of frequency? I eat always or I always eat?
I always eat.
eat.
I always eat, right? Remember the positions.
Thank you.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just sending something important here. All right, let me share my computer here.
Teacher,
Hi.
teacher, how often do you wake up?
Thanks God, my friend, I always wake up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
gracias a Dios, I always wake up, right? Yeah. Josue, in that case, the question, it's a little bit strange, right? Because we always wake up, right? Probably
Yeah.
that's normal. Probably you can say something like, how often do you wake up early?
Early
How
or
often do you
Early.
wake up late?
Early
Uh-huh.
or late.
Early or late?
Yes.
Yeah, how often do you wake up? I mean, it's a good question. The grammatically, it's good, but the meaning, it's kind of, it's logic. right? That we always
Okay.
wake up. Porque si no, mala suerte, nos vamos para el panteón. If we don't wake up. Yeah. All right. So today we are going to still working a little bit about this, but we are going to add something else. We are going to talk about double-edged questions. I know you know them. There are different examples of double-edged questions. Which ones do we have? We have the first one.
Yes, who?
Who?
Oh.
And when do we use it for? When we want to ask about
Person.
people, right? When we want to know about people, we use who. For example, who is your teacher?
You.
You. All right. You. Nice, Wendy. Yeah. I can also ask you, who is your best friend?
My best friend is my boyfriend.
Really? Boyfriend, best
Your
friend, and
boyfriend, your
probably
best
husband
friend.
in the future. All right. Josue, sorry?
My best friend is Tony.
Tommy. That's his name?
Tony.
All right. Uh-huh.
He's
Or
a great big man.
it's a great man. All right, all right. Another question. Who is your favorite relative or family member? Who is your favorite family member?
My favorite family member is my brother.
Really? You get along with your brother? You have a good relationship?
Yes.
Nice. In my case, he's my uncle. I have an uncle and I love him a lot. He's the best. Yeah. So those are the who questions to ask about people. Can you give me some examples? Ask me questions with who. Hey, ask me questions with who.
Who is your favorite artist?
Actress. Probably Jennifer Aniston. She would be my favorite actress. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. Another one?
Who is your favorite singer?
I'm sorry, Pamela.
Your favorite group?
Who is my favorite group? You mean musical group? Nowadays, I don't have a favorite group, but in the past, I used to like Algodón. Yeah, I liked Algodón. They were my favorites. I still remember their music. Another one?
Who is your favorite singer?
In Spanish music, my favorite singers are Marc Anthony, Alejandro Sanz. Well, they will be the best ones. And English music, I like Ed Sheeran. He's not my favorite, but I like him. And Michael Jackson, of course. Michael Jackson.
I like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's the best of the best. All right, so those are who questions. People, right? Yes, hi. Who called me?
Who is your favorite hero?
My favorite hero. Right now, Luffy. Yeah.
Yes.
In the past, it was Goku, but right now it's Luffy.
Okay. Who is your favorite player?
What kind of sport?
Yeah.
What sport, Josue? What sport?
Soccer.
I don't like soccer, my friend.
Okay.
Who is your favorite anime?
No, in that case will be different. It would be a good introduction, Roxana, because in that case, anime, it's not a people, it's a thing. So if we ask for things, we use the second question.
Okay.
Can you say it again? What? Correct. So ask me the question one more time.
What do you favorite?
What is?
What is?
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite anime?
Right now, my favorite anime is One Piece.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Roxana, for the introduction. That's the second double H. What for general things. So ask me questions with what, people, please?
What is your name?
My name is Jose. I don't like it, but my name is Jose. Uh-huh.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken. I love chicken.
What is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is horchata.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie right now, I don't have a favorite movie.
What is your favorite place?
In El Salvador,
Yes.
my house, my bedroom. No, my favorite place in El Salvador is no, it's not El Pital anymore. It's Morazan. Morazan has beautiful places.
Ya estaba creyendo que sí era la traducción.
Morazan.
Morazán.
That would be San Miguel Spanish. Morazan. All right, so that's the number 2. Number 3, what's the next one?
When?
When
When
When?
you use it for?
it's
Time.
It's time.
For
time.
time. For example,
time.
It's your birthday.
when is your birthday? It's about a date. My birthday is on April 8th. Another one.
When do you go to the church?
When do you go to the church? Good, it's about time. I never go to church. Yeah. I don't believe in church. I believe in God, but I don't believe in the
Yes.
church. Yeah. Another one.
When is your
I'm sorry, Kedia.
microphone.
Oh, you want to?
When do
Teacher,
you eat chicken?
Yes, Daniel. I'm sorry, Wendy. What did you say?
When do you eat chicken?
Every day. Every
When
day. Morning, afternoon, night. Daniel, I'm sorry. Yeah.
when did you graduate from the university?
I graduated in 2012.
Oh,
Like 17 years ago?
Teacher,
Probably. Yeah. Yes, Samuel?
teacher. When, cuándo y cuánto.
No.
¿Cuándo?
No, only when.
¿Cuánto?
Time.
¿Cuánto?
It's different.
Okay.
When do you
Pamela?
did you buy your cell phone?
I bought my cell phone like 1 year ago. Probably a year. It's very old. All right, now let's go to the next one. What's the next one?
Where do you live?
Where?
About
Where?
place.
Where do you live?
Where do you live? I live in Alco, Sonso. Another one? Another one? Ask me one more question. Come on.
Where are you going?
Where are you
Where
going?
are you going?
Not going anywhere right now. I'm staying
Okay.
here. Yeah. Another one? Come on, guys. Don't be shy.
where do you work?
I'm sorry, Gamaliel.
Where do you work?
I work in 2 places right now. I work in a school with the Ministry of Education. I work at Speak Academy. I have 2 jobs.
Where you study your career?
I studied at the University of I graduated from US, Universidad de Ecuador. Another one? Guys. Jocelyn, are
Where
you
do you
Where
go?
did
Wendy?
she first?
Wendy? Yeah.
Where do you go on next vacation?
Where will I go on my next vacation? I will probably visit my friend in Vasco or San Vicente. Yeah, I always go there. Jocelyn, are you okay?
Yes, and where do you go for Christmas?
Why are you so silent? Are you okay?
Ah, so.
Christmas,
Where do you go for Christmas?
to my bedroom.
Why?
I have no friends, so I don't celebrate. I don't. Now, the next one. Jocelyn just gave an example. Why? So the teacher goes to the bedroom on Christmas. Why? The reason. Because I don't celebrate Christmas. So that's another one. Why is for the reason for something. Can you ask me questions with why?
Why did you decided to study English?
Why did you decide? When you pass, you don't change the verb. Why did you decide to study English? Well, the main reason at the beginning was because I like English music, want to understand. That was the main reason at the beginning. And then I found more benefits, but I just wanted to understand English music. I like the Backstreet Boys, and I wanted to know what they say. Solo por eso. Another one?
Why do you like to speak English?
Why do I like to speak English?
Yes.
Because I get money for it. If you speak English, you make
Yes, I do.
a lot of money.
Why do you like chicken?
Delicious. It's the best. Chicken is the best. Desde que nace hasta que muere. It's the best. O sea, ni ha terminado de nacer y ya se lo pueden comer. It's the best. Yeah. All right. That's why. The reason for something. And the last one.
How?
So, Samuel,
Oh.
this one is for quantity. How?
How?
Samuel?
How?
Is for quantity or manner. Para cantidades o para la manera en que se hace algo. Like if I ask you,
How many people are here?
exactly, how many people are here? And Zoom there are 28 people.
28 people.
Yeah, 28 right now.
A lot of good.
The picture.
Hoy sí, ¿cuánto, teacher?
Well,
Yes.
¿Cuánto como?
Profesor, explica detenido la pantalla compartida. Su
can you
reunión.
I didn't listen.
Repeat.
Well, Samuel.
Hoy sí, teacher, ¿cuánto? Hoy sí.
Yes. How many or how much, depending. Like, for example, ¿cuántos días a la semana? How many days a
How
week?
many days a week?
How many days a week?
If you want to say, for example, ¿cuánta agua? How much water? Y también la manera. If I ask you, for example, how do you go to work? What do you answer? How do you go to work? Or study? How? Tell me, answer me. How do you go to work?
How do you go to work?
Answer me. Respondan. Answer me.
Okay.
How?
I go to work
How?
once a week or 3 times a week.
That would be when, frequency, or time. No, how? How do you go to work?
Always.
That's how.
I walk.
Different. I'm sorry, Sarai.
Hello?
Yes, Josue? How
I go,
go to work? How?
Go to work
How?
3 times a week.
I go to my work in the car.
There you go.
I go
Vamos,
to
¿cómo
work.
se trabajo? Transportation. By car, by bus, by bicycle, by
Ah,
By
motor.
microbus.
Ahí dijo walking. Yo.
I
Ujú.
am going to take a bus.
Yes.
Reactivado.
Samuel, if you say once a week, la respuesta es once a week. ¿Cuál es la pregunta, people?
How often?
How often?
How often? How often? Okay,
okay.
good. And these are the structures. Number one, when we make a double edge, have the double edge question, right? What, when, why, who, etc. Then, con el presente simple, we have auxiliary, do, or does. When do you use does? ¿Serían that? ¿Con quién?
Does I
When you
we
use
they
the
you
third person.
Su conexión de selección.
Does.
When you use it the third person. He, she, it.
When do you use third person singular? He, she, it. Then we have the subject, the verb, and finally, the complement.
Compliments.
For example, what do you have for breakfast? What is the double edge question? ¿Cuál es la double edge?
what
What? What's the
What?
auxiliary?
do da
Do. Do. What is the
do,
subject?
Do.
What is the subject?
you
You. What is the
You.
verb?
have
Have.
The complement?
For
For
breakfast.
breakfast.
for breakfast.
Another example, where does Marcos eat his lunch? What is the double edge question?
Where?
Where
Where?
What is
Where?
auxiliary?
Does.
does
Does.
Why does and no do?
Because it's a
Because it's
Because
Marcos, it's
it's
third person.
Because is
Marco.
is third person. ¿Qué pronombre sustituye a Marcos?
He, she,
He,
he
The verb?
he
it,
Complement?
his
Pepper. His lunch.
Answer, Marcos eat lunch in house. Why do you have a letter S here? Marcos eats. ¿Está correcto o no correcto?
Correct.
it's correct.
Yes, it's correct.
it's correct.
So if I say, what do you ask me? What do you have for breakfast? I need, I has, then bread. Is this correct?
No.
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 What's the mistake?
I have.
I have been.
I have.
Been.
BN. HAB.
Hey, why have? You know, has.
Have.
Why?
Because the question and the structure use have.
First person.
That's number one. Because I have to use, but it's because it's first person, right? It's you. And you answer I. I have beans and bread. ¿Era María? María have or María has?
Maria has.
Maria has.
Right. Good. Good. Now let's do some exercises. Here, this, and we will have to write question in the underline. Respuesta es complicado. Tengo que escribir la pregunta. En la-
I was very happy that they
I really have a great
Okay, so remember, this is the answer. Lo que está subrayado is the answer, la respuesta. We need to write the question. So it says, my favorite actor is Bruce Willis. That's the question.
What is your favorite actor?
What? Or who? Uno dice what?
Who?
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 Why who? Because
Who is your favorite
who is your favorite
Actor.
actor?
Who is your favorite actor? Nice. Says, well, number 3. I go to school on Thursday. What's the question?
When?
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 When or where?
When?
When
When?
When?
your
Perfect time.
When? Continue, finish the question. When what?
When do you go to the school?
When do you go to school? Good. Number 4, Brenda cooks in the kitchen. What's the question?
Where?
What?
When?
Where, why, who,
Where?
When?
and
Where? Where?
Where? Where is cook Brenda?
do or does?
Does.
That's
Where does
that's
Where does Brenda
Where does
cook?
Where?
Brenda cooks.
with S or no S?
Yeah, es.
Yes.
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 Where does Brenda cook?
Sure. No, in this case, no. Si no me acabo,
Why?
ponga la S.
Yes.
I will explain to you. I will explain to you. Where
The question.
Brenda cook? Number 5, Aaron plays soccer because he's healthy. What's the question here?
Why?
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 Auxiliary, remember?
Why?
Why does
Why does Aaron play soccer?
Aaron play? Why does Aaron play soccer? Because it's healthy. Number 6, they aren't from Russia. What's the question?
Where are you from?
Exactly where?
Are you from?
From. Excellent.
Where are they
Yeah,
from?
every day.
When?
Mm.
Place the
When we say
one.
every day, we
What?
talk
What?
When?
How often plays the
of
piano?
Who often? How often?
How often she plays the
How
piano?
often?
auxiliary. Don't forget the auxiliaries.
How often do you she?
See? Are you asking?
Does
You're asking about she?
How often does
That
she?
she
Does
How
That's
often
she
does
she
she play the piano?
play the
plays the
piano?
piano.
How often does she play the piano? Yes. Number 8, my favorite singer is Bruno Mars.
Who is your favorite singer?
Your
Who is your favorite singer?
about person. We live in Miami.
Where are country?
Where are you live?
Ron, where are you live?
We live in Miami.
Where do you live?
Where do the
we?
where do we
Do we? Where
live?
Where do we live?
where do we live?
Regularly play soccer.
How often does play soccer?
You play
Do you play soccer?
Often do you play soccer? Oscar is a doctor in Thailand.
Oscar is a doctor in Thai.
When? When?
He's a doctor.
No.
The answer.
Where?
Answer is this.
Oscar es doctor.
Nos está diciendo dónde. La respuesta está acá. Is a doctor.
Ah, sí.
Ajá.
Is
The question for occupation.
What is your occupation in
Where-
Thailandia?
Where do you do?
What?
do you
What do you do when
What do you
we're talking about
occupation?
what are
What
Does.
What does
What does.
what does
Oscar
what does he
in
Oscar
What
in
does
Thailand.
Oscar
what does
occupation?
Oscar
the verb. What does Oscar
What does Oscar
do? What does Oscar do? Nice.
Ajá, como
The
decir
next
what.
one, she never goes to the gym. What's the double letter?
How
Often.
Then
often
does
how
does
often
she
go to the
does
gym?
she
To the gym.
To
to
the
the gym
does she
go
go
to the gym?
How often does she go to the gym? All right. So that's the way you ask double-edged questions, and you have to be careful with the auxiliary.
Reactívalo.
What is the auxiliary for third person singular?
Does.
Does. And for the rest,
Does
and for the others? For I, for example, what's the auxiliary for I?
Reactívalo.
do.
Do.
You? Huh? Auxiliary for you?
Do.
For he?
Does.
does
Does.
For they?
Do.
do
Do.
Exactly. All right, now you are gonna practice these questions with, again, eating habits using double-edged questions. This is the information you are gonna ask. You're gonna ask about meals, the time of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so on and so forth. Let's write down the questions. How would you ask question number 1? Meals quieren decir las comidas, los tiempos de comidas, o cuántas, como cuántas veces, cuántas comidas comes al día. The question. For quantity.
how many meals
How many meals
do you eat
do you eat a day? We're gonna say to
a
give.
day?
How many meals do you eat a day? All right, that's a good one. Now the second one, time. Breakfast.
What time do you eat your lunch?
What time do you
Eat your lunch?
you were sorry, you can say what time do you eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The next one is about place.
Place.
where
Where do you go to eat dinner?
It is not that necessary to use go. It just the verb. ¿Cuál es la
Where do you?
Where do you eat?
Where do you eat?
Breakfast.
For dinner. The next one is about the food specifically. Lo que comes. So what's the question? What's the question?
Oh.
¿Qué comes?
¿Qué comes?
What do you
What
do you eat?
like? What do you eat for breakfast?
What do you eat for
what do
breakfast?
you eat for dinner? Breakfast.
People? Something like con quién?
Who
Who?
Who?
do you
do you eat?
eat?
What do you
Eat pizza.
Do you eat?
Do you eat? Puntito, puntito, puntito.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
With.
Very good. The next one.
What is your
What
favorite
is your
food?
What is
favorite
your
food?
favorite? What is
What is your food and funny?
Eat the restaurant.
how
How
often
How often
How often
do you
do
eat
you
at
do you go
restaurant?
do you eat
How often
at
do you eat at a restaurant? Okay. So now these are your questions for discussion. Take a screenshot, please, or a photo.
Okay,
You ready?
ready?
All right, I will send you to the breakout rooms and talk, people. Talk, 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 talk. Please keep the cameras on. Aunque estén en el breakout room, mantengan la camarita encendida. Ayer uno se tenía apagada. Recuerden, es mejor hablar con un rostro que hablar con una pantalla en negro. So please keep it on, keep it on. ¿Ok? ¿Quién me escribió al chat?
Me, teacher.
They listen told me. They listen told me.
So,
What? What do you mean, Yanira? They listen told me. Excuse me, voy a estar en mute 20 minutos, ok. All right, yeah. And mute whatever, siempre y cuando no se desconecten. All right. All right, guys, go to the breakout rooms and practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, bye.
está invitando a mí de uno.
I'll be monitoring.
Speaker está invitando a mí, César, a uno.
Practice.
Razón.
How many meals do you eat a day?
How many meals do you eat a day?
And you, Soriano,
Don't go one by one, no vayan uno a uno, respondan todos al mismo tiempo para que todos hablen.
Okay. How many meals do you eat a day?
I'll answer,
Repeat,
ladies.
please. Repeat, please.
What?
How many? Repeat, please. How many?
How many meals do you eat a day?
Oh. How often? En la question, ¿verdad?
How many meals do you eat a day? 1, 2, 3, 4. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 breakfast. How many meals? ¿Cuántas?
For example, I eat 3 times a day.
Ajá.
3 every day.
What?
3 every day.
3 meals a day.
A day.
Okay.
3 meals a day. Only.
What happened?
Teacher,
Hi.
how do you say con mis compañeros de trabajo?
With my co-workers.
Okay.
Co-workers.
Co-workers. I usually eat with my co-workers in my work.
Co-workers.
Okay.
Take a look at the chat.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is tacos.
delicious.
I'll morir. Never, never, never,
Yes.
cerdo, never.
How often do you eat at a restaurant?
Two.
Yes.
Yeah. Where
And you?
where where are you going to go a restaurant?
How often do you go to a restaurant?
How often, excuse me, how often do you go to
Eh,
Restaurant.
your
hardly ever.
favorite restaurant?
Hardly ever. Only house.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you? Jose Mateo. Josué, perdón.
Okay. Uh, I always eat in my house.
Next, come on, guys, speak.
Next.
Mateo, Enrique.
Enrique Lopez, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is rice and chicken.
To eat at restaurant. Karen?
Not sometimes. Sometimes I go to the restaurant. And you?
Oh, one or two a week.
Once or twice?
Once or
Why?
thrice
Once or twice
week.
a week. Uh-huh.
a week. And
Good.
you, Jose, how often do you eat at a restaurant?
I usually
I
go to
usually.
the restaurant. I usually go to the
Usually.
restaurant.
Next, come on, continue.
What is your favorite food?
My
And
And what time do you eat breakfast, Irving?
what time? 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock? 8 up. 8 up now.
Okay, and you, Daniel?
I usually at 8:30.
Okay, in my case, I usually at 7 a.m.
Very early.
Early.
Yes.
Very early.
My stomach is not prepared.
At that time. Okay, we're gonna have a whole class practice. One volunteer.
Me.
What
Okay, we're
is
gonna start
your
with Daniel.
favorite food?
Okay, Daniel, answer the question. No, we are gonna ask questions to you. Now ask questions to Daniel.
Okay.
Okay.
Daniel, how many
Oh, but
meals do
Daniel,
you
Daniel,
eat
I'm
a day?
Eat breakfast.
Josué. All right. Oh, no, yeah, sí, perdón, sí era pregunta. Go
What
ahead.
time do you
Sorry, I'm
eat
sorry.
breakfast?
Daniel.
Oh, I usually eat breakfast at 8:30 a.m.
What time do you eat? Ya se la preguntaron. How many meals do you eat a day?
I have 4 meals.
4?
Yes.
All right.
How
Adding-
often do
adding
you
afternoon.
eat at restaurant?
No. 2. I eat
How often do you
At
eat at
rest-
restaurant?
I eat at restaurant twice a month.
Twice a month. Okay.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite foods are pupusas and pizza.
I want pizza right now.
Is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is cappuccino.
How often do you eat at a restaurant?
Yes, too.
You can add more questions. Daniel, one question. What's the food you hate the most?
Eggplants. Eggplants.
You really hate them? You don't like them at all, right? Okay.
No.
Good job, Daniel. Thank you so much for volunteering. One more volunteer. Next.
Me?
Okay, Jocelyn. Guys, ask questions to Jocelyn.
What do you eat for lunch?
I eat for lunch scrambled eggs with fried beans.
For lunch?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken.
What time do you eat breakfast?
I eat my breakfast at 12 o'clock.
Profesor, explica detenido la pantalla.
Okay.
Next.
How often do you eat at a restaurant?
I rarely eat dinner in restaurant.
Okay. 2 more questions.
What do you eat for dinner?
I eat for dinner beef with cream.
You really like beans, huh?
Yes.
I love beans.
And bread and plain. Era plátano.
Plantain.
Plantain.
Okay. Thank you, Jocelyn. Good job. One more volunteer. One more. Come on, guys. Volunteer.
Hi.
Okay, Gamaliel, ask the questions to Gamaliel.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is lasagna.
Nice.
How
Next.
often do you eat at a restaurant?
I usually eat in a restaurant.
What restaurant,
Do you
Gamaliel?
eat with?
La Pampa, Argentina, teacher.
O sea, I'm
I
so
like
sorry.
La Pampa.
La Pampa, Repeat the question.
My mom invited me.
Oh, okay. All right. Guadalupe, that's fine. Okay, sorry. No problem. ¿Quién preguntó de who? Wow, next question.
How many meals do you eat a day?
I'm sorry, repeat, please.
How many meals do you eat a day?
Oh,
I eat 3 times in the day.
okay. Thank you. 2 more questions.
Who is your favorite singer?
We came out of context, but that's nice.
My favorite singer is Marcos Witt.
Oh, nice.
So sweet, nice.
Do you listen to music when you are eating? Gamaliel? Do you listen
Sorry?
to music when you have your breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Usually.
Not usually, not
No, I
usually.
listen.
Okay. All right, guys, good. Now, before we move on, recap. Double-edged questions. What's for general things? ¿Cuál es para general things?
Does.
Activado.
No.
What?
Do.
What? For
What?
people,
Who?
who? For
Who?
time,
Who.
How?
When?
What?
time.
When?
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 When.
Yeah, también cuando decimos a qué horas, what time, right? But this when, more
Yeah.
specific. Places,
Where?
where? The
Where?
reason,
We?
Why?
Or why? Sorry,
why? The reason, pero no la canción de Who Bastante, right? Why? Okay, what are the two auxiliaries for simple present questions?
Do,
Das and
do and does.
do and does.
Doing that.
When do you use do?
When I
One
I,
person.
say
I, you,
you,
they, we.
we, das.
Does it,
She, it.
Excellent, guys. Excellent job. You're wonderful. Now let's move on. Before we go, let me before we go to this activity, let me explain this to you. Para que, Señor bendito. Señor, va a quedar para el juicio. Microphones. Presión. So, remember yesterday I explained to you that for when talking about third person, we add a letter S or ES to the verbs. Right? Remember that? ¿Recuerdan de eso?
Yes, I remember.
But
Yes.
this is only with positive statements. And when we ask a question, use the auxiliary does, and we do not add anything to the verb. Okay? Like, for example, where does Maria live? So this is a question. In the questions, we don't use the letter S. Aquí no es los verbos. Why? Because the auxiliary is already third person. El auxiliar ya expresa la tercera persona, entonces al verbo no cambia. Okay? Or where does, let's see. Why does Antonio study English? Here, where does Antonio study English or where does Antonio studies English? No change. ¿Y la respuesta?
I don't know.
Le ha abandonado la reunión.
Antonio study English because English.
La respuesta will be like this. Antonio study English because he want money.
Studies. Antonio studies.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
all right, study
Studies.
person, IES,
No.
Studies.
Stories.
because he won or because he wants.
He wants.
He wants.
He wants.
Money. Todo
He
lo
wants.
He wants money.
only positive.
Mm.
And what happens with negative statements? We say what is the auxiliary for negative statement?
Antonio does studies.
Right?
Doesn't.
That's
Doesn't.
y con el verbo que pasa.
Done.
Don't.
Queda study.
The verb not change.
Don't add
Do not
S.
change. And the verb do not change the verbs. So which one is correct? Ah, no, perdón.
Antonio doesn't. Doesn't.
Atacar. Which one is correct? Antonio doesn't have a car or Antonio doesn't has a car?
Antonio doesn't have a car.
Antonio doesn't have a
Doesn't
car.
has a car.
Yes, first.
Has. Has.
No. Have. Because we are using doesn't.
Antonio doesn't have a car.
Doesn't have a car.
Porque el auxiliar expresa
have a-
la tercera persona.
Ajá. Este manchón. Esto. Another example. Uy. Perdón. Which one is correct? Maria doesn't work every day or Maria doesn't works every day?
Maria doesn't work every day.
Doesn't work every day.
Doesn't work.
Second one is not correct.
Correct.
Remember that the letter S is only for positive statements. Yes?
Yes.
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 Teacher.
Now again, you are gonna be discussing some questions. But now, if you can please take notes about your classmates because you will report to me.
Teacher,
Yes?
can you show the last presentation, the last
Here?
protect screenshot?
Here?
Thank you.
Got it?
Yeah, ready.
All right, now take a screenshot of this one.
Yeah.
Right, the questions are which food do you like and dislike? What kinds of food do you eat the most? How often do you cook? Is there anything you try not to eat or drink? How often do you eat fruit? How often do you drink water? How often do you eat sweets? How often do you drink coffee? What do you usually have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? And what is your favorite meal? Questions about the questions? No? No questions about the questions? Okay, so
No.
Go to the breakout rooms one more time and practice. If you can take notes, remember, please take note. Ruth, what happened?
Sorry, teacher.
Mm.
Recording in progress.
La mandé al grupo.
Thanks.
Grupo.
Thank you.
Speak.
How often do you cook, Josué?
Sorry.
How often do you cook?
I always cook with in my kitchen.
Okay, and you, Sarai, how often do you cook?
I hardly ever cook.
And you, Enrique?
I sometimes
Sometimes cook. Okay, and you, Yanira?
Yanira is not. I guess Yanira is not here. Go to the
Yeah,
next one. Repeat, Enrique.
Yanira, are you there?
No, continue.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Karina, Cindy, Karina, how often do you eat? How often do you eat fruit?
Fruit.
Yeah.
I usually eat fruit in the morning.
How often do you drink coffee?
In my case, I always drink coffee. And you, Enrique?
I always drink coffee in the morning.
Okay. And you, Sarai?
I sometimes I drink coffee, but only with
or water or milk. No necessary coffee.
Traditional
Yes.
coffee. Coffee with
For
sweet
me,
bread.
no.
Coffee with sweet bread.
What do you usually have for breakfast? Or breakfast and lunch and dinner. One
I
food.
usually eat
Morado, el negro es el champú.
in breakfast scrambled eggs. And sometimes, teacher, how to say estrellados?
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs.
With sauces.
Sauce.
Sauce. Tomatada.
With tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. For lunch, It's not only food. Chicken, meat, beans, eggs, and
I usually eat food. I eat bananas, apples, pears.
I rattle fruits.
Okay. I always eat fruit in my breakfast. Fruit. In yogurt.
Fruit and yogurt. Okay.
Okay. How often do you drink water?
Usually
Usually, I drink water.
I,
three die.
and me rarely drink water. Okay. How often do you eat sweet?
Sweets.
Sweets.
Sometimes I eat sweets.
Sweets.
Okay. What do you, no? What kinds of foods do you eat the most?
Mm, mm,
¿Qué tipo de comida come más?
sí, me quedé perdida. I ate pizza and Chinese food because are my favorite food. And you?
Okay. And oh, in the breakfast, plantain, beans, craving, and cheesy.
Cheese.
Cheese. Sorry.
Cheese. Okay. And you?
I usually eat sandwiches for breakfast because for me it's easy to prepare.
Okay. And you, Irving?
I usually. ¿Qué era la pregunta?
What do you usually have for breakfast?
Yeah. Usually scrambled eggs, beans, and cheese.
Okay. And me, I usually fruit, cereal, milk, avena, yogurt.
Oh,
Rarely. Teacher, how do you say pan con queso?
bread with cheese.
Okay, bread with cheese. Rarely.
I rarely eat bread with cheese.
I rarely bread.
Okay, guys, now you have the idea about how to use double equations, the vocabulary related to food. So you, some of you are gonna be improvising a short dialogue, 2 to 3 minutes conversation. 2 volunteers? Well, 3 volunteers.
Me.
Gonna make it trios. Jocelyn,
Me, teacher.
Josue Chavez, and one more. One more. Come on, guys. This is your time to talk. Karen Alvarado. Okay, Jocelyn, Josue, and Karen Alvarado. Improvise a conversation about food, similar to the practice you had in the breakout room. Ready?
Okay.
Ready.
3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I have a question.
How often do you cook? How often do you cook?
Oh. Me, I rarely. Oh, I rarely cook.
I always every day for 3 times.
And you, Jose?
I always cook. I always cook.
And how often do you eat fruit?
Ahora, reactívalo.
I like a lot of. And you, Jocelyn?
Me, I always eat fruit in the morning. And you, Jose?
I always eat fruit. I like it apple and watermelon.
Yeah, me too.
How often do you drink coffee, Jocelyn?
I rarely drink coffee.
And you, Jose?
Excuse me?
How often do you drink coffee?
Yeah. I sometimes I drink coffee.
Nice.
How often do you eat sweet?
Sweet, I don't like sweet.
I never don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's sweet. I don't like it. It's sweet.
Okay.
And you?
I don't like it sweet. Never.
I like. How do you say comida picante?
Spicy food.
Spicy food.
Spicy food.
¿Cómo?
Spicy food.
Spicy food.
Spicy food. Okay. I like the spicy food.
How do you say comida ácida? Perdón, ácida.
Bitter.
Bitter.
Sour. Oh, I remember now.
Comida ácida.
Which food do you like and dislike?
Bitter. Amargo.
Sour. Se me olvidó cómo se escribe, but sour is ácido.
Sour.
Let me look for it.
Apagada.
You continue.
Okay. Which food do you like and dislike?
Excuse me?
One like, one dislike. Food.
Which foods do you like and dislike?
Which food do you like and dislike?
Fish. I don't like fish.
Okay. And like?
I like Chinese food. It's my favorite food.
Me, I like pizza and don't like flor di soto.
Flor di sote.
Oh,
It's so good.
All right, guys, time. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye,
Goodbye. Nice
See you later.
All right, good job. Give a round of
See
applause for
you. See you
Jocelyn,
later.
Joshua, and
Bye.
Karen. So, yes, sour, ácido.
Sour.
Amargo.
I prefer
¿Y picante?
sour.
Spicy. Spicy food. Spicy.
Teacher.
Hey, good job. 3, yes.
How do you say congelado? A mí me gusta la fruta congelada. How do you say
Frozen.
fruit? Frozen.
Frozen, like the movie. Frozen.
Okay. Frozen.
Frozen
fruit. Frozen fruit.
Yeah.
Frozen fruit. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, 3 more volunteers. 3 more. Who? Roxana.
Me.
Irving and Ruth. Okay, Roxana, Guadalupe, Ruth, Jacqueline, Irving, Cortez. 3 minutes. Go ahead. Now.
Which food do you like and dislike?
I like tacos. I don't like remolacha.
Me too, like tacos and
Okay.
burritos, and I like remolacha. And how do you say pipián, teacher?
That doesn't exist.
Entonces, I don't like
Pipián.
pipián.
I don't
They
like
have
it yet.
zucchinis, but not pipianes.
So
Okay.
kinis.
How often do you cook?
I
I probably
always
cook.
cook for my children.
Okay. In my case, never cook. Rarely.
How often do you eat fruit?
Always eat fruit in the
Usually eat
morning,
fruits.
at night.
I like pears and apples.
Pears.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you usually have for lunch?
Usually scrambled eggs and beans with cheese.
Conexión a internet es inestable.
I usually eat chicken, meat, and vegetable, salad, cheese.
My lunch have usually chicken, rice, and Jamaican juice.
Okay. How often do you drink coffee?
I always drink coffee in the morning.
And me,
In the
I
afternoon,
never,
in the evening.
I never drink coffee.
I like Greek coffee.
I don't like drink
Green coffee, perdón. What kids food do you eat the most?
Repeat.
What kids of food do you eat the most?
Yeah. I eat chicken and beans and only that.
¿Ah? No le pregunté que qué.
Crystal. Ajá. Continue. What food do you eat the most?
Eso es como lo que no se atreve a comer o algo así.
No, if you
¿Qué es lo
ask me, teacher,
qué es lo
what
que tiene
food
de
do you
más?
eat the most? Chicken.
Chicken.
Because I eat chicken all the time. The most is lo más, de más, demasiado, lo que más.
Lo que más tiene
Lo que más.
Okay.
Is there anything you try not to eat or drink?
I eat the most food rice, tortillas.
I don't like rice tortillas.
How often do you drink water?
Rarely drink water.
Always drink water.
I always drink water.
Right time. Good job, guys. Good job. What is no. All right, good job, Irving, Ruth, and Roxana. Nice. Give a round of applause for them three.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome. Three more.
Me.
Who's on me? Maritza, is that you?
Yeah.
Maritza, Sarai, and one more. Come on, guys, this is your time to talk. Remember, Yanira, okay. Maritza, Sarai, and Yanira. 3 minutes. Go ahead now.
Hello.
Hello.
Guys.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hey, bájenle a eso.
Sorry, teacher.
Hello.
What's up? How do you often eat meat? I wheat.
How often do you eat meat and
Wheat.
wheat?
Repeat,
Semana.
please.
What?
Semana.
Ah, in the week. In a week. In the
The
week.
week.
Uh-huh.
In the week. How often do you in the week? How often it meet in the week, people?
¿Qué pasó?
Answer. ¿Estará ahí, Maritza?
Ya va a venir Pepe.
No lo
Pues,
entendí.
Ya va a venir.
No entendí la pregunta, sorry.
how often do you eat meat in the week? Meat,
Meat.
carne, in the week.
Oh,
No pongo
Ajá.
alternativa.
I
Cristal,
hardly ever.
microphone, please.
I hardly ever eat meat.
Okay.
And you? And you, Yanaria?
One every one day week in the week.
Once a week. You can say once a week.
Once a week. Once a week.
Continue.
Okay.
Which, what kinds of food do you eat the most?
What? Sorry.
What kinds of food do you eat the most?
What kinds?
What kind?
Okay. I eat the month is pizza.
Teacher, excuse me, don't forget the screenshot.
Yes, thank you, Roxana.
And you, Maritza?
Like salad and fruit and rice and fried rice and beans. So soup beans.
Bean soup.
Bean soup. Yeah, thank you. How often do you eat fruit? Fruit.
Fruit.
Fruit. Fruit.
Eat fruit. I sometimes eat fruit only at lunch.
I often sometimes in the afternoon.
Okay. Which food do you like and dislike?
I like the pupusas, dislike milk rice.
I like cranberry. In dislike how do you say teacher ciruela?
I don't know. Let me look for it. Plum, creo que es plum.
Yes.
Plum.
Okay.
Yes, plum.
Plum. In
Plum.
dislike plum.
Okay. And me, I like fried chicken and don't like cheese. I don't like cheese.
Because why? Why don't like cheese? O cómo se dice, teacher? What do you say? ¿Por qué no te gusta?
Why don't you like it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why
Solo
don't
no me gusta.
So how do you say porque sí, porque no? I told you the last time.
Just because, dijo usted.
Just because. Just because.
Just because.
Just because. No reason.
How often do you drink water?
Every day and every time and every hours and every minute.
All the time.
All the time.
And you, Yanira?
And sometimes in
In the?
in the morning, in afternoon, eh, ¿cómo, how do you say todo el día?
Guys,
Every
how do
day.
you say todo el día?
All day.
All day.
All day.
All day.
Guys, don't forget to take notes. Esta ya se las había dicho. All day long.
All day.
All day long.
All day long. I
All
drink water all day long.
I drink water all day long.
Yes. Thank you, Yanira, Maritza, and what was the other one?
Sarai.
Ah, Sarai. ¿Por qué me pierdes, Sarai? Nice. Give a round of applause for Sarai, Yanira, and Maritza. Now,
Gracias,
guys.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So remember, if you wanna say una vez, dos veces, tres veces, you can use these expressions. For example, one time a week, you can better say once a week.
Once a while.
Once a
Once,
week.
once
Once
in
a
a
week.
while es como una vez de allá de vez en cuando. You
Once a
wanna say
week.
2 times a week or lo que sea, a month, a year, o como, you can use twice.
Twice.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
And then 3 times, 4 times, 5 times,
Three.
etc.
Okay.
This word is pronounced kind, no kin, kind.
Kind. What kind?
Kind.
What kind?
Kind.
What kind?
Y
Kind.
también, guys, remember this
Time.
structure cuando estamos hablando. Porque algunos se están comiendo el sujeto. Una simple estructura, subject, verb, complement. So, for example, how often, the question, how often do you eat fruit? Algunos
I
responden,
eat, I
eat fruit once a week, once a day, por ejemplo, once a day. Eat fruit once a day. Ajá, pero ¿quién?
I eat.
I
I
eat
eat
fruit once a day.
Once a day.
O cuando les preguntan, what food do you like and dislike? Algunos respondieron bien. I like potato, por ejemplo, but don't like tomato. But here also, this is incomplete. I like potato, but I don't like tomato.
I don't like.
Don't forget the subject. Aquí tenemos dos oraciones simples en una positiva y una negativa. Por el auxiliary don't, pero no se olviden de los sujetos. ¿Ok?
Ok.
Ya les voy a mandar la
Okay.
presentation.
Ha detenido la pantalla
Chicos,
compartida.
van a tener su primer homework. Va a ser escrito.
Okay.
Va a ser escrito. ¿Qué van a hacer? Me van a escribir un párrafo describiendo los hábitos alimenticios de un miembro de su familia, ya sea un papá, una mamá, un hermano, una hermana. Pueden usar estas preguntas. Pueden usar estas preguntas para escribir el párrafo. Así como, por ejemplo, ok, vamos a hablar de mi tío o de mi hijo. A mi hijo le gustan las hamburguesas, pero a él no le gusta la pizza. Su restaurante favorito es Burger King, pero no le gusta ir a Pizza Hut y así. ¿Ok? Mínimo 100 palabras por Monday. Vaya, lo voy a dejar hasta el Monday. ¿Ok? ¿Estamos?
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, that's your first written evaluation. For Monday,
Okay.
ya saben, write it a mano, por favor, no computer, no computadora, no celular, handwritten a mano.
Okay.
Y luego, pues, le toman la foto y me la mandan.
Okay, perfect.
That's it. Right, guys? Thank you so much for tonight's class. Enjoy your weekend, and I see you on Monday. Have a wonderful night.
See you
Happy
on
weekend.
Monday.
Teacher,
Thank you,
thank
teacher.
Bye.
you.
See
Goodbye.
you
No,
later,
bye-bye.
teacher. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.
See you.